Difficult last week. I'm sure it's still difficult. Just what has happened to a member of the program. First off, had to be tough to take to the field last week. But how much did it mean, for the beginning of the game and to win that game?
Obviously, it means a lot just to beat Chico in the first place. But for my girls to want to play after what happened shows a lot about their character. We talked, I gave them the option, and they said Ev would be mad at us if we didn't play. So we're going to go out there, we're going to play, we're going to give it what we got. Granted, things aren't going our way this year, but the girls wanted to play in honor of Evelyn, and they'll continue to play in honor of Evelyn all year long. But it means a lot just to have that kind of team that in that department, the program, that's going to go out there and continue to play no matter what adversity you face, and pour your heart out every day on the softball field or on the court, wherever it might be, and know that life goes on. And they got to continue to smile, have fun, play the game as Evelyn would want them to.
Have you ever had to go through something like this?
They throw things at me all the time. But no, something like this has not happened. And it's, for me, it was like, how do I deal with it as well too? Most of the stuff they throw at me, I can deal with. It's not easy, but I can deal with it. But this was definitely something new for us, for the department, for the university, for most of these young ladies who haven't even dealt with a loss of any kind of sort at their young age. And it's just a time for family. We did a lot of things together, whether it's just sitting around a table and laughing about Evelyn, going out on the softball field, just playing catch. We went out one day, just played catch. We went out to the beach, just played with our dogs, enjoyed the sunset. And this is the time you got to rely on your family, and we have relied heavily on each other. And it's getting us through, and it'll continue to get us through.
What did it mean for the service on Sunday? I mean, after she passed away last week, and kind of had that service on that Sunday, just the outpouring of everybody.
It was a chance for her Humboldt family to have some kind of closure. I say closure because she'll never be forgotten, and things, it'll always be there. But to have the parents up here, the family up here, and people getting a chance to speak about Evelyn, it was just a chance to kind of, for some closure, and to get our feelings out there, to have others outside of our program reach out, give hugs, talk to us. It just meant a lot to the girls and to the family. The family really wanted to get up here because she knew how important Humboldt was to her.
Yeah, for the teammates community, she'll never be forgotten. And moving forward, I mean, you guys have games this week, or scheduled for this week. How do you continue to keep your team strong and focused on playing softball, knowing that it's still their minds?
By little things, we talked at the service about how Evelyn says don't suck. Basically, it's about going on, living our lives, and moving on in all aspects, knowing that Evelyn will always be there, but to continue to smile, enjoy life, and play the game as Evelyn would want us to. And that's just what we do. They're all honoring this season to her. It's obviously, if you look at how the season's been going so far, it's not easy, but we know we have somebody extra up there looking down on us, win or lose. I hate to say it's not about winning or losing, but it really isn't right now. We're just going to go out there and continue to play the game of softball as she would want us to.
Yeah, the games continue this week, and you said it hasn't gone to plan, honestly. It's been a struggle so far, but getting back to the diamond, playing. Sometimes just playing the game is kind of hopefully trying to take minds off, other things that are happening.
For sure. I mean, just getting out there playing the game, and the fact that we're playing at home in February. Come on.
That's good.
Really, for all you out there, really, we're relishing in that fact that we're getting. We had a great weekend last weekend. We're gonna have another good weekend this weekend, and getting to play in front of our home fans not having to worry about getting another field ready. We were able to get our field ready. It's ready to go without a lot of work on it. It's just nice to be at home in our own beds, comfort, and we're ready to play ball as it gets thrown at us.
A typical almost 8 softball season, you're pretty much practicing all the time in the field house.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys able now to be on?
Yeah, we've been, you look at, the weather reports, it's the driest weather we've had since, the 1800s. So we're definitely taking advantage of it. We always have the field house, but right now we're trying to get our vitamin D as much as possible. Some of these girls are a little pale, but just enjoying it, and the girls mention little things. They see a bird, they see a sunset, and they know Evelyn's there. It's kind of peaceful in a sense just to be outside, and that home field advantage really rings true when you're actually finally at home.
Don't want to harp too much on the pitching, but aside from not looking at the ERAs, are you seeing a difference in the production? Obviously you want them to grow, you want to see more improvement, but are you seeing?
Yes and no. You always want to see more. Not looking at the ERA, we really have to attack our mental approach to the game right now. It's not about their physical attributes. They can pitch a ball, they can throw a curveball, they can throw a rise ball, but it's their mentality behind it. Do they have confidence? Are they throwing with passion? Are they thinking about what they're doing out there on the circle? So we really got to do some work in the mental aspect of things, because the physical's there, but if you're not thinking, if you're not in the right mindset, what does it matter where you throw the ball? So that's what we're really going to be focusing on this week, is just the mental aspect and their approach to the game.
As a coach, your approach, are you more willing to say leave them in there, kind of take their bumps? Or are you rather more have a quick hook, or say, hey, if this person can't do it, then this person?
It's kind of, do I throw one girl with an 11 ERA? Do I throw one girl with a 10 ERA? If I leave them in there, I'm not doing it to punish them. I've got to be able to get through game 2 with the amount of pitching I have. It's a chess game for sure, and a lot of it is about working them out, getting them to work through things, getting them to think through things. And they're going to take their bumps and they're going to take their bruises, but it's that mental aspect. How are they going to come through that? How are they going to get through it? What kind of mentality is going to help them through the struggles that we're going through right now? As you can see, we're using the whole pitching staff to every fiber of our being. I've had other girls on the team who've stepped up and said, hey, coach, I'll pitch. Again, another testament to the team, and they're going to do what it needs to do to win. They might not be happy about it. Girls never pitched before, might not be happy about it, but it's what's best for the team. And we're going to go out there and we're going to continue to do what's best for the team, the pitchers in general, and just to continue an attack, and hopefully something clicks here soon.
Is this something we might see that somebody that isn't known for pitching, but we might ever?
You never know. You never know. I didn't think I was ever going to be a catcher in my life, and somebody asked me to do it, and I didn't question it. It's in the athletics, you do what you need to do in order to get the job done. If that means putting somebody in an uncomfortable position, you make them comfortable with it.
All right, let's talk about some good stuff.
Yes.
Production of offense.
That's our bright spot right now. I was talking to Coach Williams about it. It's like, you can have 3 aspects of the game: hitting, hitting, defense, and pitching. You have to have at least 2 of those. And pitching's got to be one of them. Right now, our offense and our defense are those 2. So that is definitely a bright spot. We're putting up runs. We're making things happen. Whether it be maybe not by the hit, maybe it be a sneak bunt, stealing bases. Michaela Harris is wreaking havoc on every time she's getting on the base. She's making things happen. The top of the lineup's creating things. Our batting averages aren't great, but we're producing when we need to, and it's getting the job done. We just got our pitching. Keep it close. Gotta keep it close.